Hello people, this is the Black Love Gamer, and I'm coming to you with some stuff on the Scoundrel. We're going to go over his abilities and how I feel about him. Let's jump in. Okay people, this is the Black Love Gamer. We're going to go over the different abilities of the Scoundrel. Now, it took me a while because as far as the playing cards and a couple of different things, I didn't know what did what. It took me a minute. I think I have everything under control. If I made any mistakes, let me know in the comments section. Okay, your revolver, it has 6 shots available to you. Now, after you use up your 6 shots, it takes a little while to build your bullets back up, but one thing you do after you go through your shots, if you go through them real fast and find that you're empty, you hold the trigger, it does 3 pulses, your next shot is going to do heavy damage, 15. Because as you see, a regular shot where I'm at now, it's going to be in the 500 range. So that's pretty good. You find yourself, you got the enemy almost to the edge of death, and then you're waiting. Both of y'all looking at each other, and you're like this.
Say when.
I wasn't ready. Okay, anyway, that's when you fire, and he's going for good. Another thing that you can do, it's called curving the bullet. If you're able to curve the bullet, hit your target, you're going to get something called a show-off buff. That means for a short period of time, every time you strike your target, it's going to do increased damage. Now, how you do that is you pull the trigger. While pulling the trigger, you kind of go like this, let go, and it curves. So that's what it is. You hold the trigger, and then you let go in the, and it's supposed to be in a curved direction. So let's try this. Boom, no, boom. There we go. And as you see, the show off buff is up top. All right, it's a little bit more damage as you saw. Okay, because you saw before my base was like 521, so it's a little now the buff is going. As you see, we're back from 559 to 521. So that's hopeful, especially if you master it, because it seems the first shot is always going to be something like a crit. Almost. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, test title Gobius. Yeah, okay. You're cool, man. You're cool. We got a test title guy out here. Okay, alright. We went over curving the bullet. We went over holding when you run out of bullets and your super shot. So next, we're going to go over the cards. Let me grab the first card. The cards took me a minute. They took me a minute. This one, this is the card, and I'm going to have to look, because 2 of them are like the same. You got Ash and Flame. And the thing is, one does, your next shot will be a crit, one does damage. And the funny thing is, with both of them, the damage is usually about the same. So sometimes I'm sitting there like, what was the point? But let me check, and the card is gone. The card's on my belt. Yeah, that's one thing. You can store your card. And you grab the card, you put it on your belt. In my case, it's on my tummy. It's on my belly button. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to burn it to know which one is which. Okay, that was Ash. That was the card of Ash. We're going to get to burning in a little bit. We're going to come back to Ash later. Okay, this is the card. He shot him in the head. You shot him in... Okay. Alright. This is the card of light. Now with the card of light, when you strike your target, you damage them, you heal yourself. It helps when you're low on energy and that card happens to come up, or if you have it on your belt. Card of Vines, damage over time. Card of Flame. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't. Okay. Card of Flame. Darn it! I want to make sure I got that right. Sometimes I get them confused. Card of Flame, increased damage. So my next shot, instead of being in the 5 range, it should be above it. 781. Just one 781. Okay, Card of Flint. That's gonna decrease their armor. Boom. You're weakened. Card of Ice, you know, slows them down a little bit. And those, yeah, now I'm not gonna get the other one. But like I said before, the one that I burned, that was the Card of Ash. Right? No, either way, I was right. Card of Ash, increased critical. Card of Flame, increased damage. So next up, we went over the cards and their abilities and whatnot. Okay. The rest is just going to be gameplay and me talking over as far as the burning aspect of the cards go. Now we have 3 different colors. We have blue, purple, and orange. When you take your card, you pull the trigger, and that will burn the card. Now, blue. That increases the potency or duration of your next card that you use. The 2 cards that when you burn them will turn blue are going to be the Card of Vines and Card of Ice. Next up, purple. That is when you burn, that's going to spread your debuff. Now, those 2 cards that when you burn them, they turn purple are going to be the Card of Light and the Card of Ash. And lastly, when it burns orange, that's for the cheat. The cheat is when you place it, when it burns orange, you can use the card. Whatever card you use, you throw it up, you use it, and it's going to be reshuffled back into your deck. The 2 cards that always are going to burn orange are going to be Flame and Flint. Ooh, sorry about that. And that is it for the Scoundrel. The Scoundrel turned out to be a very strong DPS class. And I really do like the mechanics that I like. As far as like the curving the bullet, I was just on here talking to somebody else about it because I was going over some of the features of the class, and they were like, wow, this is really decent. Curving that whole, you know, the show off buff, that thing is vicious. Like, you do the show off buff, you shoot from the hip, you get 6 shots out, and then you charge it. You charge, and then you hit them with that crazy shot right there, and then don't charge and then pull a card, and it's either Flame or Ash. That thing is gonna be beat up. This class is really, really decent, and I feel so bad for the Musketeer. I feel bad because if I had to choose between like a class having to use that has to use a firearm, I'm going to choose the Scoundrel before the Musketeer. I don't know. I would have to be in the mood for the Scoundrel is the DPS is high. He's fast paced. He got the cards going on. The only thing that I could say about him is that as far as survivability, the Musketeer will be able to survive better. But man, the Scoundrel is good. Now it would have been even better, but I think the Scoundrel class is overpowered, but it would have been even more overpowered if they would have added throwing the card the target, lining up your pistol just so that when you shoot the card that's now placed on the target, it does 3 times whatever it was going to do. So if it was ice, the target just locks in place. It just gives up and it turns blue. And you can even see shards of ice breaking off of it. I went so far with that. That's, and then it would have been decent. That would have been like the ultimate, and no one would play another class. But this is the Black Glove Gamer. Like, subscribe, share, and tell me how you feel about the class. Let's throw it in the comments below. And I'm out.